So one of the key concepts when we're doing our single leg deadlift to make sure we have an even pathway of tension going up the body as our foot tripod, even pressure across the big toe, little toe, and the heel. So basically, when we line up into it, we want to make sure base of the big toe, base of the little toe and heel, kind of an even distribution. So when we go forward in our single leg deadlift and come back out, we're not going to get too much of a drift to the inside or outside. This would be the beginning of a lot of our changes in tone and even some patellofemoral tracking issues when you're trying to turn into more of an excursion or like a single leg squat. So we want to make sure we have our even pressure going through, because if we start to go into the motion and we feel like they're collapse inwards or collapse outwards, we're going to start changing kind of how the tone ripples up through our leg. If we drift to the outside, we might feel a little bit more hamstring, a little IT, but on the outside we start to go inwards, that's going to collapse us with pronation. Sometimes you'll feel a little bit of flick onto a little more IT band, or you feel a little bit of adductor pulling in, and then you just feel like you use it to counterbalance that. You end up with a little, almost like a pseudo-Trendelenburg type sign of upper body deviation also. So when we're lining up in our single leg deadlift, and we're practicing some of our airplanes, we always want to focus on those 3 points of the foot to make sure when we line up into it and we go forward, especially if we start to go looking good, and then we feel it starts to want to go inside or outside, that can tell us that as soon as we hit to this certain angle, one of our muscle groups doesn't want to work quite as hard. So we're going to start to put a little bit more stress into probably one of our chronic tension zones and one of our chronic overactive zones as a bit of a crutch, splinting, kind of high threshold pattern to try and get us through the rest of the motion. So when we feel that, we can either, if you can correct through it, if we can add extra band or some other things in to go with that, great. Otherwise, sometimes it's better to step down to a lower level, exercise either one of our oblique sittings or one of our airplanes or helicopter maneuvers to try and build that arc up a little bit more, even adding a little bit of hand support rather than struggling through it. So foot tripod, essential for single leg deadlift, and make sure we check it every time, and any deviation is going to be a little diagnostic cue for us to help us make the movement better.